So the one thing I really miss is a chance to get together as a professional community and talk to each other. That's kind of the start of the podcast, and I think that's something we ought to do more of. I think we learn more from each other than we do sitting alone in our little rooms thinking by ourselves. Hi, everybody, and welcome to a special PreAccident Podcast promo pod. Let's call it that. That sounds like a good name. I want to talk to you a little bit about the 22nd Annual Human Performance Root Cause Trending Conference, the HPRCT Conference. It's at the Cheyenne Mountain Resort in Colorado Springs, June 14th through 16th of this year. There's still room, and quite honestly, they're worried a little bit about the participation. So they asked me if I would sort of talk about it one more time with you guys, and I definitely want to, because I think it's really good. A couple things that I think are important. One is you can still get in, there's still room. And if you can possibly squeeze it in, I know budgets are tight this year, it's a good time to do it. They're really working at sort of revitalizing this organization and bringing it back together. The other thing that I wanted to tell you about is they've actually set up and want to do a live podcast, which is not my idea. It was their idea, but I'm glad to do it. I think it sounds fun. And there's a whole bunch of people that we can put on the podcast. Bob Nelms is interested. Barry Boswell, Mike Blevins, Ray Gonzalez. I haven't talked to him in a long time. That'd be fun. James Newman, Jonathan Thomas, who's the director of National Safety Council. There's a whole bunch of people that are out there to interview, and we'll do a live podcast right from HPRCT. So if you want to, heck, you could be on as well. It's that easy. It starts on June 14th. That's the general session. There's actually a workshop on the fundamentals of human performance and a bunch of other stuff on that Monday, the 13th. But the conference starts on the 14th and runs all the way through the 16th. And there's quite a bit of stuff. If you get a chance, it's a really good time to make it all happen. It's easy to get there, HPRCT.org, HPRCT, Human Performance and Root Cause Trending.org, HPRCT.org, and check it out. We'd love to have you. It's going to be really, really fun. I can guarantee, at least my part, I promise you. I'm going to really, a lot of nudity, embarrassing stuff. I'm making a lot of promises. But I think one thing that's fun is we can do this live podcast. We can actually get together in a room and do a podcast. We'll just make one for everybody to hear. And that's a good way to do it as well. So if you get a chance, hook them up, HPRCT.org. They'll give you some kind of special discount, I'm sure. But I'd like to see you then. So if you get a chance, let's go. Have fun. Learn something new every day. And for goodness sakes, be safe. You sound like $1 million.
$1,005,000, right?